傳媒朋友嚇，大家早晨。我旁邊呢就係印尼最大嘅工商團體之一，就係印尼僱主協會嘅會長Miss Shinta Kamdani。咁剛才呢就行政長官就接見咗佢帶領嘅訪問團，佢哋嚟呢香港係尋求投資機會，同埋亦都呢考慮香港設立家族辦公室，即係 family office 嘅。咁昨日呢，就同我哋許正宇財經事務局局長亦都見咗面，咁呢了解咗香港最新嘅情況。佢哋係一條橋梁，係希望呢將香港同印尼拉近啲。咁聽日呢，佢哋又去深圳訪問啦。咁我就pass the floor to Chair Lady Kamdani. Thank you.
Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. We just met with your Chief Executive, Hong Kong. Actually, we are from the Indonesian Employers Association, APINDO. And this visit, we're bringing 20 delegations. And this visit is a response of the visit of the Legislative Council last year to Indonesia, and also the Chief Executive. Because I promised the Chief Executive will be bringing an Indonesian business delegations here. And our focus actually this trip is threefold. First is we see that there are still so much space on improving our trade and investment bilateral ties. And we've seen that Indonesia and Hong Kong needs to really enhance more our trade and investment cooperation. And I think having said that, we've discussed also a number of opportunities of how Hong Kong can be also utilized as a hub for family businesses in Indonesia. A lot of our APINDO members are owners of businesses. We've been in Indonesia for over 72 years, and we're exploring on what Hong Kong also have to offer in order to facilitate our entry in Hong Kong and also to mainland China. We know that Hong Kong is a big financial hub, and I think a lot of projects that Indonesia is now going through will also need a lot of support on resources and facilitation. So I think having a big family business hub in Indonesia, in Hong Kong, will really encourage more of businesses from Indonesia here. And finally, we really do believe that it is important that we start this people and people exchange. And I think, it's Hong Kong has the government, Hong Kong Legislative Council, open door for us. And this is very, very important, opening door to really have access on exploring all the opportunities. And similarly, in Indonesia, we would like to open doors as well to bring more Hong Kong businesses to Indonesia. I think it's important to heighten the level of collaboration and issues and challenges that we face that hamper us in moving forward. So I think this is something, the creation of partnership is very, very important. We want to be bridge. And I think APINDO and also from the Legislative Council and the government of Hong Kong clearly see that, definitely the potentials are there, but how we can really heighten this collaboration and make this really happening, businesses can really flourish to create more partnership together. So that's actually some of our objective, and I think we are again, we appreciate, and it's been very, very helpful in order to understand all the different agencies here, what are the facilities and resources that are available that can be really our entry point. So, thank you very much.
Any questions? Please.
Indonesian firms will be engaged and the amount estimated to be invested, and is there any launch plan scrutinized by public and media?
Yes, I think first of all, this needs to be clear. This is the first mission, the first visit. So obviously, this is the beginning of many visits. So we are now exploring the different opportunities and really getting to understand what Hong Kong have to offer. So we are meeting Invest Hong Kong, HKTDC, the Hong Kong Stock Exchange to look at the dual listing and so forth. So this is more on the exploration stage at this point. There have been many agreements that's been signed during the visit of your chief executive to Indonesia, and there are a lot of investment pipeline. But what our target is really bringing new players. And this is, I want to underline this, how important there are so many family businesses all over the region in Indonesia. Indonesia is not Jakarta. Indonesia is not Java. So we have a lot of family businesses across the archipelago. So I think we want to bring new players that are not yet perhaps here or understand how Hong Kong can be utilized as the hub. So this is now at the beginning stage of identifying also family businesses that wants to come to Hong Kong to also explore. So we are not yet specific in terms of number yet, but like I mentioned today, this time we're bringing 20 from also some areas, not just from Jakarta. Mostly are, of course, big, medium, big businesses, but mainly, a lot of them are also for the first time really exploring this opportunity. So again, we are looking at a number of areas. As you know, Hong Kong is very huge in infrastructure, also both hard and soft infrastructure, and I think logistics is a very big part. They've been of course, Hong Kong investing in Indonesia, but we are looking at logistic and connectivity as a very big, we want to learn more on the transportation side, for example, and many other areas that we are looking at. Indonesia is also currently developing the advanced manufacturing on the downstreaming industry and so forth, and we look at this also as another opportunity that perhaps Hong Kong comes in, including also financing. It's a big hub on financial hub, and I think we are looking also, for example, on the energy transition financing and so forth. A lot of the PE companies that are based in Hong Kong that are looking on some projects in Indonesia as well.
好，多謝晒各位，多謝晒。Okay, please.
Kamdani, I'm reporting from APINDO News. As the Hong Kong government has implemented the Safeguarding National Security Ordinance last month, do you think that this ordinance has harmed the investment willingness of the Indonesian firms? Is there any? Do you think Hong Kong has declined from the international financial center? Do you think this ordinance has harmed the status of Hong Kong?
This is our national security law. Okay.
Yeah, I think my understanding is the national security law will bring more stability. In other words, we are more confident that the stability is being upheld here in Hong Kong. I think there were also incidents that's happening that was becoming a worry for some investors, but I do believe moving forward will be much more confidence, and I think really the chief executive, Mr. Kennedy from the legislature, has really represent a more good confidence for us, and this is why I think we're bringing physical delegations. This is important for them to hear directly and to see, because many are not aware about this national security law that has been passed and so forth. So we want to know more. So I think the information coming directly is very, very important. This is just the beginning of a new chapter, I think, that we're entering between Indonesia and Hong Kong. And I very much look forward, and how, we can really bring more prosperity to our relations.
Can I just follow up if there's an estimated cost on how much you would like to invest in Hong Kong? And also, do you foresee any challenges, especially after the Dubai schedule? Thank you.
Okay, so I think first of all, APINDO is the oldest business organization, and we have very large membership. And of course, when we talk about investment value, I cannot really investment size yet. I mean, of course, we have to bring the people here and look at, what are the opportunities that they can come in. Like I said, this is the beginning stage. We don't really see scandals that's happening as a big. I think a lot of the businesses are very much forward-driven, looking for opportunities here. So we're not looking into specific, concern on specific scandal and so forth. I think understanding. Let's see. This is a starting of also a learning journey. For many of the businesses that I bring out of many of the region. So like I said, there are many businesses that are not yet familiar with what Hong Kong have to offer and how Hong Kong can be help going into even mainland China. I think the chief executive explained, that even though there are many businesses also going directly to China, but actually there's added value by having Hong Kong as the hub. So this is something that we are trying to work on.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Anything
much.
else?
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you so much.
very
Thank you.